All right, look at here, lovey. Hi, welcome to day 47. We are going to keep this brief, brilliant, and uh, 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 these last couple of nights, I've been just falling asleep in this chair. Like, oh, wait a minute! Don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught slipping. It's quite simple and it's quite easy. As soon as you relax, as soon as you stop clenching your butt cheeks from just the sheer pressure of starting a new chapter or doing something quite uncomfortable, such as doing a 40-day juice cleanse, to where we are on day 47. Do the math in your head. You know what fasting does? Woo! Just flow through me. Just flow through me. Just flow through me. Okay, so clearly you can kind of hear I got the sniffles right now. And I was low key boasting about like everybody around me was just dropping like fruit flies, like gnats around me. I'm like, yow. I was like, yo, y'all good? You need some juice? Y'all all right? I was surrounded by people that were just dropping like flies for 2 solid weeks, and I was feeling just great. I was great. I was like, oh, well, maybe tried coconut water. I'm just kidding. But oh my gosh, this is how I do. Now, this could be a symptom of a few things. There's a few things I have like theories on. This could be just a bug that happens in, seasonal changes. I typically get a little bug around when the season's about to change. Or some people consider this a form of spiritual evolution. Some people get, I'm talking about people who don't typically get sick. I'm a person who doesn't typically get sick unless my nervous system is under attack. And that was during like a 6-year period where that was just whew. Yeah. Outside of that, never really got sick as a kid. Never really got sick much as an adult. Outside of when my immune system was compromised. I'm sleeping with the enemy. That's a whole nother chapter. Whew. I've transmuted that. Look at here. Oh my gosh. Fasting it connects you. It's connecting you. It can't help but connect you. Like your body will inevitably calm down. I don't care how inflamed you are. I don't care how excitable, neurotic, how frantic, how crazy, how just overwhelmed you are. When you are fasting, your body has no choice but to calm down. You've stripped it of its stimulants. You've taken its drug from it. It's gonna have a tantrum the first couple of weeks. And then there's a submission. Just like you. You had a little attitude, didn't you? When you couldn't get your fix. Huh? When you question, is this even for me? Huh? When you try to rationalize that this is not a good time, nor the finances, it's gonna put you in a vulnerable position. It all sounds good. But you felt it. You, in a sense, heard it. You've got a form of confirmation that this is probably what you should be doing. Synchronicities start happening, and it's like now we're to a point where like it's okay. Okay, say no if you want to. Let's do this perpetual cycle of just. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary to have the same year over and over and over and over. It's unnecessary to inflict suffering. But in order to, you know how it feels, but in order to actually give it a name, identify it, so you can actually outsource what the issue is, or have somebody help you outsource it. If you can't figure it out yourself, oh my gosh. Coach Lisa A. Smith, she said something along the lines of, just because you like reach, you know your symptom, you know you sabotage, you know you have anxiety when it comes to, you know, pair bonding or something like that. You're good in the dating phase, but horrible in the relationship phase. You can attract money, but it doesn't stay. You can attract people, but they don't stay. Please. She said, just because you know the system, just because you know what's going on, doesn't mean you're like credited or certified to treat, to to treat yourself. I said, ooh, ooh, just because I know what the problem is, just because I binge eated to do this or that, or I was addicted to food to suppress this, that doesn't mean it's actually funny when you think about it, because I'm like, oh yeah, now that I know the problem, oh, I got this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As a form of delusion, we're gonna shy away from just because you know your symptoms. She gave an analogy like just because your the dashboard of your car lights up, you know it needs an oil change. You're not gonna probably get down there and do the oil change. You're gonna be like, oh, well, I'm gonna outsource this out to somebody who's credentialed to handle this and insured to handle this. That in if any case anything goes wrong, they take complete responsibility. Somehow, when we start diagnosing ourselves and throwing our symptoms, oh, girl, I know what I need. No, you don't. Or this cycle wouldn't have continued. This pattern probably wouldn't have continued. You would have been done already and next to the going to the next evolution of your identity. So I did something. Ooh, today was a magical day. Oh, today was a magical day. Every day's a magical day. How I know I'm starting to, I guess, plug into something, or the veil of me and outside forces wanting to tend to me, light wanting to come to me. I'm telling you. Okay, let me give you a little backstory. So, for my 40-day juice class, I hired a coach, paid what I thought I could not afford it then, but somehow the money just came. During the process, I took the step. Oh gosh, bro, you speaking. I took the step first without, I had certainty that this is what I needed. I was a little wobbly if I could accomplish it. I'm not gonna lie. Just given in the state that I was in, I could not stop eating. I could not stop eating. I'm like, whoa, I've always been able to put the kill switch on. Anytime I see something outside of me is giving me this compulsive reaction or need, oh no. I said, oh no, we gotta go cold turkey. Yeah, it's painful, but I rather feel the pain of withdrawal than dependency. Now that has some layers to that too, that we'll get in on another night. But everything worked out, and we wrapped up as a group, um, about a week ago, a little over a week ago. But this is a group from all over the world. Beautiful people. And I think they're doing another extension like where people can keep in contact, which I thought was pretty dope. Because you need accountability. You need accountability. You need a reflecting board. You it's too easy to hide when you're by yourself. It's too easy to shame yourself. It's too easy to think only you are having these symptoms. It's too easy to think you're messing it up because you're trying to do it alone. You're not even incorporating the possibility of the energetics of whatever is surrounding us. I had an experience today where I just happened to come across, I had a playlist of videos I was listening to on YouTube, and I just happened to come across this woman who I've been following her for probably a couple years now. Her name is Lisa A. Smith. And I did a SOS challenge with her, which means no salt, no oil, no sugar for like I think was it 40 days? I did it last year. And it was awesome. I just loved her vibe. Like I just resonated with her energy, her personality, her humor, her logic. It was just, and she just has an all-star team. So that was such a pleasure. It felt like the energy was just, it was resonating. It was resonating. I'm like, dang, these are the people you just want to have in your friend group, like for real, for real. So, anywho, she has that, and she has a coaching program called like Plant Protocol, Farm to Table. The Plant Protocol Challenge was the salt, oil, sugar free challenge. That expanded my mind because I was over here putting olive oil on everything. I'm like, oh, but then it was broken down to me like, oh yeah, this is from a whole food, just like sugar is extracted from a whole food. It's the depleted, like non-fibrous part of the food. It is legitimately just fat. Oh gosh. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would rather just eat the oils with the olives with oils in it. The whole coconut. Now, I'm not saying I'm never gonna have these things, but the logic behind them, like, oh, I don't need those things. If it's just that's how my body is gonna process it. Nah, nah. Anywho, she did a really good interview with Brandy Harvey a couple weeks back, and I'm like, if you just have experienced this woman, you just know. She's firing on all cylinders. So I'm like, wow, just the capacity. My goodness. She's sharp. She's sharp. Sharp tongue. But she still makes you feel heard. She still has humor. She still tells it like it is. I'm like, those are all the characteristics I admire and I hope to embody. Why wouldn't you want to get in close proximity with her? So, anywho, I just started binging. I had a totally different playlist. She just happened to come up, saw an interview. I was like, okay. And I just, how YouTube suggests the next video you probably like. I was like, oh dang, because she shoots every Monday. So I'm like, oh dang, it's been this long since I've, viewed her channel. And I was just video after video after video. And then on some of her videos, she was saying that this is going to be her last year teaching her farm to table program, which is basically a coaching program to really tap into your purpose here, clean up your diet. You can't do much if you're inflamed, if she's certified in so many different health modalities, especially for women of color, Black women. And I'm like, wow, somebody who looks like me, who loves the logic and scientific way and also the spiritual way of how to get to where we need to get in. Just how we be playing in our own faces. I'm like, this is freaking phenomenal. So she announces after 10 years of consistently, consecutively running this, um, I think it's like a 6-week program or a 12-week program. Um, this is gonna be her last year because she just got a new opportunity to go to Brandy Harvey to like Princeton and be certified and go to school for like ecology and theology, I think like that. So she's uprooting her whole life just to go to the number one Ivy League in the country or the world. Princeton is, yeah. I'm like, just hearing every time she would talk, my mouth would just kind of water. I'm like, oh, that's dope moves. that's a move I would wanna make, or at least have the opportunity to attempt. My goodness, I'm like, "Wow." And she said this was her last time coaching this program? This may be the last time I get this close to this woman? I said, "Okay, let me see her okay, let me see." Oh, okay, I just ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay, ooh, that will ooh, okay. And I paused for a moment. I was like, "Wow, this is really giving me a visceral feeling of excitement and just something is pulling me to this." I'm like, "Breathe, there's no oh, come on, like, come on, girl, like, it's a little tight right now, you just finished paying for, all that so you're still on your juice fast, so you're paying essentially $30 a day in produce for how much juice you do. That's like eating out, but it's not. We all have multiple expenses that come out every month." I said and then in that moment, I just release. Your body's just gonna get used to releasing things physically and energetically. I'm like, "You know what?" It's almost like the alarm kinda goes off when you're like, "Oh, you've been resonating on this too long. It's gonna start, you're gonna start releasing cortisol in a second. So I know you don't wanna do that, so just wanna give you a heads up. When you're fasting, your body gives you little signals like that anymore. You don't have to wait till your neck is so tight and back. You're like, your cortisol's been going for a few hours and you're just realizing how tight your body is. No, now your body is considerate because you're willing to listen to it, saying, "Hey, yeah, you should drop this." And I promise you, I was just like, "God, I don't know what to do. This is so this sounds so exciting. I feel like I need to be here." How things are currently right now, the possibility, is not vivid, at the moment, but I'm learning to understand the wonderful sensations in my body, and this just feels right, and it just resonates. And I don't know where this voice came from. I just paused. It seemed like it was me, but I heard a whisper say, "God, if this is for me, show me 777." This wasn't a conscious thought that I invoked. It just fell into my conscious. So I don't know if I was thinking that or something else was thinking that. And I've done this before. I've said, "Okay, if this is for me, please show me this number sequence." And I would just be like, "Okay, this is how, okay, let me just wait and let me just see. That's how I know I'll make the move. Okay, I'll just get confirmation." And then it doesn't come. As soon as I was, like, looking at panning and watching license plates, I'm like, no. No, 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 no. We don't move in this frantic, panting energy. If if we asked it, we trust it will come, it will make itself obvious, it will make it so we can't miss it, and it will be natural. It will be natural. Let it naturally come to you. I got goosebumps right now. Let it naturally come into your focal point. Don't just be, I gotta see the sign, I gotta see the proof. As soon as I relaxed, I was like, yeah, if it'll come, it'll come. If I see that, I'm gonna move. I promise to make the move. Mind you, this is terrifying. I'm like, "Ooh, this is moving in faith, faith, moving in faith." I get home. It's been a few hours. I'm like, okay, I haven't seen 777. All right. Just gonna do what I can, just kind of follow my impulses. If I feel like walking, I'll walk. And so I'm still going through my playlist, and by that time I had listened to all her recent videos. And I was like, I'm just gonna let it go. I get home, I'm sitting in this exact chair, and I was just playing with my phone, and something told me I think I was looking up the description of the video I was listening to. Right under that video, There was an interview by two beautiful Black women that I have never seen, never heard of this channel, whatever. And one of the women who was getting interviewed, her hand was like up like this. She had a tattoo right here. Right here. Would you like to take a guess of what that tattoo said? What do you think he said? 777. Oh, I took a picture of it. I took a picture of it. I took a picture of it. And when you're asking for signs and you actually start to get the sign, I know we are so just, we humans, oh my goodness gracious. We're just like, oh, maybe that was a fluke. Why does our voice, why is it looked just like this? It looked just, can you see it? Can you see it? Maybe go right here. Okay. Oh, can't see it. Dang, can you see it right here? Can you see it? Dang. I gotta do it. Oh gosh. Can you see her hand right there? It's on her, it's right there under her. Come on, baby. Let's see it. It's right there on her hand. You see it? 777? Do you see that? Do you see that? How did this random video of people I've never, and I just happened to catch it. It was so faint. It wasn't obvious. Why? What? That exact picture. This is the video. It was a really good interview too. Really good interview. Caught my eye. I said, "Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting." And then let's do this. I said, "Okay. You said if you see 777, do you remember what you agreed to? You remember that?" And then I was like, "Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Let me just double check. Let me double check with my bank accounts. Let me just, okay, prep for this because it's what I paid for my whole coaching for my fasting group, which is a well-known group. I got an awesome price. That awesome price is the total is one payment of a total of 5 payments of this coaching group. I've hopped in. I just expanded my galaxy by 5 times. So I say, you know what? Let me check this bank account. Can you guess what the bank account said? I made sure to put the date on there. Can you see that? Is this is there I should probably check if there's any information. No, there's no information. Can you see that? Let it focus. Let it focus. Let it focus. Do you see the account balance? No, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this. Do you see the account balance? Come on. Come on. Bear with me. I need you to, let me zoom in. Can you see the account balance? Can you see that? 777. 11 means gateway. Look, I put the date. It says, "Good afternoon, Brianna. It's Monday, February 16th, 777." How crazy is that? So it has to blur out of my background, but jeez. After I made the purchase, remaining balance 27771. What will you chalk that up to be? Foolishness? I remember saying if I ever had the opportunity to hear from God today, I will move boldly. Now mind you, I did have to take a walk after that and it was just raining and I know I shouldn't be out in the rain, especially snuffling like this. But it was just I needed to be outside. I'm like, What just happened? Is this all I needed to do?" I only wanted to see 777. Not just to get permission, but to trust that I am being assisted, I am being guided, and it's it's reality shifting. It truly is. So, yeah, once again, I bet on myself with this juice cleanse. I'm still going, and now I'm betting on myself for this coaching program. Lisa, don't play. And we got our first Zoom call tomorrow on the first day, the solar eclipse, and the first day of Fire Horse, February 17th. And you know what the theme for this cohort is? For this program? Audacity. What is the theme for the Fire Horse? Essentially, audacity. It makes me want to giggle. Like, I'm seeing the synchronicities here. And you're allowing them because you're reminding yourself that you know how to receive. You know how to receive help. You know how to receive assistance. Come on. I had a declaration that I made about a few days ago. I had saw a message that my uncle, the only person in my family that has really reached out to me in years since I moved to Idaho. Years. It's a touchy subject. I just have this feeling that he wants to help me in some way. I can't think of the last time I've accepted help from somebody or requested it. And I was like, you know what? He's checked on me like twice, like 2 or 3 times, I would say, within like a 4 month span. And I said the last time he hit me up, I was like, you know what? If things get really, really, really bad, then I'll reach out. But I trust I can figure this out. And every time it gets like buzzer, that 0.001, like something comes out and just works. Just it's short term works, but I'm like, wow, well, I can still keep showing up. Wow, so we can keep this thing going still. Wow, wow, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. But I did say, I'm like, okay, if he reaches out again, I'm gonna make contact of some sort. I think this may be like a sign, you know, how God sends the boats, that fable, you know, maybe this is a boat. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to say I got it out the mud. I don't want to say I needed some help. I needed assistance. Girl, you better get past that right now. The lone wolf is the most vulnerable, the most vulnerable. I know we pride ourselves in being the lone wolf and being hyper independent. You are the most vulnerable and you are always on alert. I don't want to always be on alert anymore. I want to have breathing room. I want to have space to create. I want to have my body and brain so relaxed that it just naturally, I'm like, if signs can come down like that, what I just did today, I knew my antenna was starting to tune a little bit. I'm like, ooh, starting to get a little hypersensitive, starting to stand up for myself. Fasting will turn you into a TSA agent, okay? You show like really no emotion. You just protocol is protocol. What you want me to do? It's real black and white. It's real, you about it or you not. My heart is beating thinking about like just the bet I just made on myself. It's expansive. Weren't they saying that about this year? The energy is whatever you are on right now, it's going to be amplified. So if you on that BS right now, it's going to be amplified. If you on that about it, it's going to be amplified. Don't what? This is like compounded interest times whatever we make it. So I'm here to just tell you, evolution is happening. Woo! This last little, I don't know what. I guess this is another level of detox. My goodness. Whew. Every time it gets deeper and deeper, still producing, still producing, still producing. So I'm not done yet. And I trust in my body will tell me when we're done. So I love you. Thank you for hanging with me. What a pleasure it has been. What? Sometimes I'm just like, ooh, thinking about what just happened. What did Louis Hay say? No, I'm thinking about, come on, girl. I'm thinking about Wayne Dyer. Not Wayne Dyer. Come on, girl. Channeling Abraham. Come on. Girl, it's time. It's all right, baby. You're all right. You said what you needed to say. Now let it go, sweetheart. Let it go. All this. I I haven't had a runny nose like this. I can't even, it just won't stop. I'm like, wow, how is there still fluid still coming out? The glories of the body. Abraham Hicks. All right, that was total Tourette's. Okay, all right. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Keep doing what you need to do. Oh, this is calling us to do great things, to do brave things, to do bold things, and I'm here for it. I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.